1405 was a significant year in the history of England, as it was nearly destroyed by an invasion from Wales, Scotland, and France. This year marked the culmination of tensions that had been building between these countries for several years. The events of 1405 were triggered by the Welsh rebellion led by Owain Glyndŵr. Glyndŵr was a Welsh nobleman who had become disillusioned with English rule and had declared himself the Prince of Wales in 1400. His rebellion quickly gained support from many Welsh people, and he began to launch attacks on English-controlled territory. The rebellion sparked a series of events that led to a full-scale invasion of England. In 1403, Glyndŵr had formed an alliance with the Scottish king, Robert III, and they began to launch joint attacks on English border towns. This alliance was strengthened in 1404 when France joined the cause, pledging military support to the Welsh and Scottish forces. The combined forces of Wales, Scotland, and France launched a major invasion of England in the summer of 1405. They had hoped to quickly take control of the country, but the English were prepared for the attack and were able to successfully repel the invaders. The invasion was centered around the town of Hereford, which was besieged by the Welsh and French forces. However, the English were able to hold out against the siege, and eventually, the invaders were forced to retreat. The events of 1405 were a significant turning point in the history of England. The country had been forced to defend itself against a major invasion, and it had become clear that its military strength was not as strong as it once had been. The rebellion in Wales continued for several more years, and it would not be until the end of the 15th century that England was finally able to regain control over the country. The events of 1405 also had an impact on the wider political landscape of Europe. The alliance between Wales, Scotland, and France demonstrated the growing power of these countries and their willingness to challenge English dominance. It would set the stage for future conflicts between England and its neighboring countries, including the 100 Years' War and the Wars of the Roses. In conclusion, the year 1405 was a significant moment in the history of England, as it faced a major invasion from its neighboring countries. While the English were able to successfully repel the attack, the events of this year highlighted the country's vulnerabilities and set the stage for future conflicts.